Hey guys, Dani here, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today we're going to talk about why I chose to take music online. Coming up. I began taking music at the age of about 2.5 when I was put into Montessori school. Montessori is a program that we have here in Canada that is self-directed so that children get to learn what they want to learn when they want to learn, and that's when I started learning about music. I always excelled at music, and music was always something that I really loved. But as I got older, it became harder and harder to learn music. That is because I have learning disabilities. What ended up happening was that I was having a lot of trouble reading music. I actually got to about level or grade 2 or 3 in music without actually knowing how to read any type of music because I was playing by ear. Because of the dyslexia, I couldn't actually read the notes, so when my teacher would play a song for me, I would just memorize how it sounded, and then I would just figure out how to mimic it, and that's how I learned how to play music eventually. Throughout school and stuff, I was in every choir at all my schools, and I tried to do as many musical activities as possible, and I really excelled in music. Even up to grade 8, I won the music award there, and then I won the music award every year in high school. So I knew that I was always talented in music, but it was always a struggle to learn it because of my learning disabilities. I thankfully had an amazing music tutor. She taught me for about 13 years. Her name's Barb, and she means the world to me. And she really worked with me to teach me music in the way that I would understand it. And we ended up coming up with a system for me to actually read music so that I can read even though I have dyslexia. Another problem that I ran into when learning music is because of my ADHD. I have a really, really hard time practicing. My parents did everything that they could. Like, I have a piano, I have a guitar, I have all the instruments that I could like, but it was always a struggle to get me to practice. Fast forward to university, and I did get into university for music, but I was struggling there a lot. I don't know how it is in like the States and in other countries, but here in Canada, pretty much every university, if you're studying music, you are going to be studying classical music. You don't really have a choice. Sometimes they have jazz programs, but it's mainly classical music. So that happened to be like a lot of sight singing and ear training and that kind of stuff. And I just started getting further and further behind because the school didn't have the resources in order to give me what I needed in order to be able to like read music and to keep up with the class. And I was going to learn it slower anyway because I couldn't read it from the get-go. The first couple of years in the music program for me was extremely difficult. And I ended up switching majors because I just couldn't handle it, and the school couldn't give me the resources that I needed in order to be successful. But like I said, music has always been my passion, so I've always wanted to study it. And I was doing some digging online, and I found out that Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts, I think, they have an online program where you can still earn your music degree, but at a distance. So I looked into it, and I got in, and that's where I'm currently doing my music degree, as well as my regular degree at my regular university, but I also do classes online there. And what I found with that is that it's a lot easier for me to learn that way, mainly because they are teaching me music things that I actually want to know. So I really appreciate classical music, and I love classical music, but classical music isn't really commercially viable. So me being classically trained completely isn't going to really help me in the real world with the music industry to launch my career that I want to launch. At Berklee Online, I get to learn things like how to write popular songs, lyric writing, popular song compositions, learning how to navigate the music industry, like the laws about it and things like that. which is a lot more helpful for what I need to know versus just learning classical music. And if I had gotten my degree that route, I would have just learned how to write classical music, but that's not what's really going to make me money in the future. I love the Berklee program, and I like the fact that you can pretty much go at your own pace, in the sense that, like, if I need a break, I don't need to take a class this term or semester, and I can just pick it up next semester. A couple of things that I don't like is because I am still a full-time student at a regular, like, in-person university, I tend to miss a lot of the, like, lectures online, because they have, like, WebEx group chats where the teacher lectures, and with that lecture, I'm not there because I'm usually in class, and I mean, it sometimes gets really hard because of my learning disabilities. Again, I have a hard time, like, focusing, and because I'm not physically going to a class, I tend to forget about my online class, and then I have to catch up, which becomes pretty hard. And also taking a full course load while taking these courses as well can really be a struggle sometimes. If it's for you, learning music online can be super helpful, and you can go at your own pace, and it's just like an alternative way to do it, which I really like. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions about Berklee Online or other places you can learn music online, or any questions about music in general or resources that you need, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye guys!